Hello everybody, short ride number 96. This one is from Southeastern Wrestling. Back in the year, I think this is probably 1981, Stan Lane is the United States Junior Heavyweight Champion. He's going to be wrestling in this. You're going to see a match with Jerry Stubbs, who is, for the first time ever in this match, going to be wearing a mask and calling himself Mr. Olympia. And if you had been able to watch all these matches and the angle back here, this is where Jerry Stubbs becomes Mr. Olympia. But this is the first match he's ever wearing the mask, and he's wrestling against Stan Lane, who is a tremendous young wrestler. Wow, great match. Take a look.
My hair, my long blonde locks, and he threw me over the top rope right there on the TV. Everybody saw it, and you can't deny it.
Comments of Stan Lane, who we'll be seeing in action in just a moment against Mr. Olympia.
You know, I'm really pleased about this match. Let me just make a quick comment right here. I'm sick of guys like Brad Armstrong and Jerry Stubbs, no-talent guys. I complained to the state athletic commissioner. I said, get me a guy here with some talent. Somebody that's maybe close to the caliber of me. They got a guy who was placed in the bronze medal in the 1968 Olympics. He went to the finals. He lost to Bob Felix in the finals. This guy's an Olympic champion, and I'm looking forward to getting in the ring right now on national TV and defending my U.S. Junior Championship belt against a guy who is a former Olympic champion. I can't wait.
Okay, the comments of Stan Lane, and he'll be in action momentarily against Mr. Olympia. Let's go into the ring right now as we get ready for this match. It will be a one-fall with a 15-minute television time limit. Introducing at 220 pounds from Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, the United States Junior Heavyweight Champion, Stan Lane. His opponent at 225 pounds from parts unknown, Mr. Olympia. Mr. Olympia taking on Stan Lane here on television.
What kind of joke is this? I know that's Jerry Stubbs, a pea-headed beer gut goop. You can't fool me.
Coming out at our broadcast desk, Stan Lane and Mr. Olympia. Stan Lane saying it's Stubbs, no matter who it is, he's signed to wrestle Mr. Olympia for the pin. 2 count. Arm drag takedown by this masked man, Mr. Olympia. Bars the arm of Stan Lane, the U.S. Junior Heavyweight Champion. Lane irate, screaming over our way, this is Jerry Stubbs. And as we said before, no matter who it is, he is signed to wrestle Mr. Olympia, and that is exactly who he's in action against right now. Twist and drag by Mr. Olympia. Maintaining that arm bar on Stan Lane. And tighter. Stan Lane really upset about this situation. I don't know. And Mr. Olympia pulls Lane back in the ring. Good forearm connection, legal move. Dropping that elbow. Arm twist. Takes Lane down to his knees. Good reversal by Mr. Olympia for the takedown. Stan Lane really upset about this situation. Screaming his complaints out to us, wanting us to contact the president of the National Wrestling Alliance. He says he has a complaint. The man under that mask is Jerry Stubbs, so he says. And once again, it matters not who's under that mask. He is signed to wrestle Mr. Olympia, and that's exactly what he's doing. Takes his man into the ropes. Good move. Good arm drag takedown, back with that arm bar. Earlier in the program, I'd like to remind you, coming in 2 weeks to Southeastern Championship Wrestling. One of the great professional wrestlers, black superstar, the Candyman Ray Candy, will be in action here in the Southeastern Wrestling area. Good move by Lane. Fireman carry takedown, but it's Mr. Olympia holding on to that arm bar. Putting that knee in for the leverage. Lane having his problems with Mr. Olympia. Puts that leg in, possibly going for a trip, but maintains his balance, comes up over on the ropes. They call for the break. Lane trying to get that shot in. Good move by Lane. Lane crashing down with the knee. With the leg, we should say. Lane now, with the use of the fist that he was talking about only a few minutes ago, takes his man into that turnbuckle. Lane gaining momentum in this match with the backbreaker. Slapping Mr. Olympia in the face. And Mr. Olympia fires back with a right connection and a left. Knee lift by Lane for the second time. Snapmare takedown and into those head scissors. You know, Stan Lane comes out and a very arrogant young man about his capabilities in that ring, and talks of how great he is, but you've got to give him credit. He's an outstanding athlete. He has been successful in holding that U.S. Junior title for some time now. Connection by Mr. Olympia. And there you see Stan Lane throwing Mr. Olympia over the top rope. Disqualification, over the top rope disqualification. He's going for the mask. Mr. Olympia fighting back in the ring. Hard right. He might have made a mistake by going for that mask, but good drop kick, and Lane scoots out of the ring. Your winner on the disqualification over the top rope from parts unknown, Mr. Olympia.
Wow, those boys were going at it. I'm telling you, that's one of the classic matches, one of the great matches of all time, and with a couple of the greatest wrestlers of all time. And we appreciate you coming back, joining us, and taking a look at these, and we're going to bring you another one.